I am back. I know you all have not seen me in a many moons and a many days, but I was tagged in the loaded potato challenge by the channel Mom of 4. I didn't really want to do this, but hey, I'm here. And I have 3 packages, 4 in each package of russet baker potatoes. There's 5 in my family, so we'll all have 2 each, and then there'll be 2 extra left. And then I have some more extra because I'm going to overstuff these potatoes. I'm going to slice them open, dig all the insides out, and overstuff them because you know how men are. We're only having potatoes for dinner, and he's going to need a very hearty one. So that's where these extra potatoes will come in. I have assorted cheeses. I have Parmesan, however you say it. 4 state cheddar. I have sharp. I have this sharp that's open. I have some cubed ham. I have some bacon bits, salt, pepper, Crisco, and fresh parsley. Also, I have this smoked Gouda. I love the flavor that this gives off. Since I don't do pork, this is going to give me some smoky flavor like bacon. I'm not going to have any bacon in mine. I'm going to have turkey. It's in the fridge still. I haven't gotten it out. And I'm going to have some broccoli cooked according to the instructions on the bag in mine also. What I'm going to do now is take this Crisco. I'm going to wash all of these potatoes, pack them dry with a paper towel, rub some Crisco over the potato, and then individually wrap each potato in aluminum foil. And then I will be back to let you all see the next step. Never mind my deep fry over there. I'm getting ready to fry some chicken wings. And never mind my barking dog in the background. That's all they ever do. But I will be back. Okay, it's almost been an hour. Have 6 seconds left. And I'm getting ready to check the potatoes and see if they are done. Okay, I'm going to take a fork and poke it in this potato and see. It may not be ready. If not, I'll just let it go until it does get ready. Still really hard. So I guess I'll give it about 30 more minutes. And we'll see what it's like after that. It's been 30 more minutes. Let's see what we have now. If it's not done, I'll just be letting it go until it's done. Now it slides in easily, so they are done. Now I'm going to let them cool a minute, and then I'll be back. Okay, now the potatoes have cooled a little while. I'm going to take the insides out of these potatoes and put them in this bowl so that I can begin to make the filling to go in these potatoes. So you want to just cut a canoe shaped opening in the potato, and be careful because you want it to keep the shape so that you can be able to stuff them later. So you just dig that out, and you're going to put that in the bowl. Take the skin off of that, and then you take the potato and kind of squeeze it on the ends and scoop all the insides out like that and put it in the bowl. And sometimes you'll knock the skin back, but most of the time I try to be careful not to. But that's what I do. I just dig all the inside out of the potato and put it in a bowl. Now I'm going to do all of these like that, and then I'll come back. Okay, here's the mixture that came out of the potatoes here. As you can see, there's a pretty big amount. I forgot to mention that I had green onion and butter. And this is like about 6.5 tablespoons of butter to go in here. And I separate the mixture. This is my mixture, and those are my 2 potatoes because I will not be adding any bacon in mine. And you don't have to scoop all the insides out. You just make sure you get as much as you can out. This is the Gouda cheese I cut up into blocks. This is my turkey. This is the ham and all of the cheeses and salt and pepper. You can use whatever you want to mash up your mixture, but I'm going to use a potato masher. You can use a blender, whatever you want to use. I'm going to mash all this up as good as I can get it, and then I will come back. Okay, I said blender, but I meant mixer. You can use a mixer to mix this up. I've mixed this up. It's still kind of chunky, but you get it how smooth you want it. It's best to do this when it's still a little hot so your butter and all that can melt. So I'm going to put my butter in here. I'm going to cut this up a little bit into a few chunks, and then I'll come back. Okay, as you can see, I have cut my butter up to little chunks, and it's already starting to melt. Have some black pepper. Put how much you want to put in there. If you wanted to put sour cream, you can put it in now. I'm going to put some kosher salt. Put how much you want in there. Some cayenne pepper. Just a little bit. We like hot stuff around here, so I'm going to put a little bit of that in there. Going to put the chopped up pieces of ham in there. Put this cheese that's left in here. This sharp cheddar. I'm going to put a little bit of Parmesan, not that much because Parmesan is salty. Here's the diced Gouda. I'm going to put that in there. That's that block that you saw in the beginning. Put that in there. Save some for me to put in my potato. Parsley. Green onion. And I'm going to save some green onion to go on top also. And some shredded cheese to go on top. A little bit more sharp cheddar. Now I'm going to mix this all up, and then I'll show you what it looks like before I stuff the potatoes. I forgot the most important part for them, which is bacon bits. This is real bacon bits, not the imitation. And I'm going to put these in here. And I've already mixed it up and seasoned to taste. And I'm going to add some bacon bits now. Gotta get that out, fill in there. And I'm also going to put bacon bits on top of the potato because it's going back in the oven to bake a second time. Okay, everything has been mixed up. I tasted and adjusted the seasoning as I go. And as you can see, bacon and all that has been mixed up. I'm going to stuff these potatoes. I'm going to do one for you, and then I'll turn the camera off and go do all of them, and then come back. My hands aren't clean, so don't come for me in the comments. Just take a spoon of this mixture. Put it down into the potato. And I like to keep these aluminum foil on the potato just so I can grab it up and put it on the plate once it's done. And I put a lot, and I kind of pack it down so it'll fit and then overflow. And that's what I do. I'm going to do all of these potatoes and then come back and show you how I top them before I put them in the oven. Okay, here are the potatoes. I did have a little extra stuffing left over, so I'm going to just put this in the oven. When I put these in the oven, let it bake and top it with cheese later. Last time I made these potatoes, I topped it with cheese the first time when I put it in the oven, and it dried out. So I'm not going to put the cheese on right now. I'm going to bake it, let the cheese melt inside, then later I will top with cheese and green onions. But I'll show you when they come out of the oven. Okay, here are my 2 potatoes. I'm going to stuff them. I heated up my potato mixture so that I can season it and put all my ingredients inside. Here's my turkey that I cut up. It's just regular deli sliced turkey. I'm going to put a little bit of cayenne pepper in there. Pepper. Kosher salt. Sharp cheddar. A little bit of Parmesan. This is the Gouda that's cut up into chunks. I'm going to put a couple of tablespoons of butter in there. I'm going to chop this up to little pieces. Here's some broccoli that I steamed according to the bag instructions. I'm going to cut this butter up into little dices. Put it in there. I'm even going to put a few jalapenos in mine. This is just pickled jalapeno peppers. Put those in there. I like jalapenos. Now I'm going to mix this up and stuff it inside of my potatoes here. Put in the oven with the other potatoes. Okay, here are the baked potatoes. They've been in here about 15 to 20 minutes. So they're heated thoroughly, and as you can see, the cheese is melted and everything. So now this is the little container of potato mixture that I had left over. I'm going to top this with cheese, top those with cheese, green onion, and then let that cheese melt. This is my 2 baked potatoes. I stuffed it, and I forgot to put the green onion inside and the parsley, so I just laid it on top and tried to push it in as best I could. But there they are. I'm going to put those in the oven and let them go for about 15 minutes and then top them with cheese. There's the finished product. Cheese has melted on the potatoes, and I'm getting ready to take these out. What you say? Y'all see that? There's the potatoes, the ones that have the bacon, ham, and all the things that I don't usually eat. I'm going to dig into one and let you see this. Look at that. Yummy. If you're into this kind of stuff. That Gouda cheese melted. They're going to enjoy these potatoes. Now I'm going to show you mine when I finish with mine that do not have the pork in it, and then I'll be ready to close this vlog off, and I hope you all have enjoyed. Here's the extra little container that I made from the extra stuffing. that was left over from the other potatoes. I melted the cheese on that, and you can see it's done. I'm still waiting on my 2 potatoes, and that'll be it for this video. Okay, my 2 potatoes have came out with my broccoli, turkey, and jalapenos and all the things that you saw. I usually cut up fresh tomatoes and put on top and put salt and pepper on the tomatoes, but I really don't feel like it. It's 7:30 and I am tired, and it's past my time to stop eating. I'm fasting, intermittent fasting, and it's way past my time. Well, about 30 minutes past my time. But anyway, I'm going to let you see what this looks like inside. See that? Looks really, really good. Creamy. The Gouda cheese has melted throughout, and it's ready to eat. Okay. I want to thank you all for watching. Thank Cara from Mom of 4 for tagging me. And I hope you all enjoyed this video. And see y'all next time, whenever that will be. Bye.
Hot Cheetos on you.